Giving all praise, honor, glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAKAKWADASH. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and a sincere shalom to the Akim out there pushing the sincerity and the truth and the sound doctrine. Extremely quick video. This is a video put up by GMS South Carolina 8 for Elder Manata Zakba. And this was a comment, that he was responding off to from a former IUIC member, okay? Or should I say follower? I don't know if it was an actual member in there, but I guess if you follow, then that means you're a member. But you know what I mean by member and follower. But anyway, you see here, like I say, you can look at the elders video. That's why this is going to be really quick because the elder already went into it. But we always say one thing, right? And this is the direction I'm going into. We always say one thing. These other camps are doing what the Lord set them up to do, right? And we wanna get further into that. But watch this. So this person here, this brother here, and I seen this brother's comments from time to time. It says, I used to follow IUIC. They bashed you guys, calling you everything but human beings, right? And this is the thing, man. When we talk amongst each other, we may mention, the other camps if the subject is relevant. You know what I'm saying? But we don't spend all our time talking about these other camps. You know what I'm saying? And we will say, yeah, they Israelites, but we're not gonna. This is why we don't go back and forth with these camps and all these crazy, silly debates because it's so pointless, man. It's so pointless. We are not going to, sit up here, do hour-long lessons and calling these other camps all kinds of names and stuff like that. Time is short. Time is very, very short, and we don't have the time for that. Okay? We don't have the time for that. The thing that we do with these other camps is when they come out with these doctrines, right? You have not once heard us call Nate or rapist, right? Or anything that he has done, you will not hear that come from us. We do not. They call us, like we said, like this comment said. They calling us everything but human beings. You know what I'm saying? Which means they have that much hatred. They have that much hatred for us, man, and it's clouding. It's clouding their judgment and teaching the word correctly, right? Um, and actually, this guy here, this brother here, actually says that. It says it has to be the spirit that I didn't listen to none of that, and only listen to you men. It says, didn't Bishop Nate come under the same school as the GMS apostles? So he does know. He does know, but is purposely choosing not to teach the right way. Right. Right. Um, so I don't really go into the history on how he started, right? The elders all usually do, but pretty much what I do know, as what pretty much most of us know, is he used to teach the name. Like this brother said, he used to know. He does know. He's purposely just going off because he took the bag. He took the bag. You can see he did. He took the bag. Right? He was out there. Everybody knows that he was out there. We keep mentioning that he was out there with this trench coat, teaching the name. He disappears for a while, and he comes back, says Nate is back or Nathaniel's back with this big production and all this purple and all this other stuff, and then he took off from there. When you're out there, you disappear for a while, and then you come back with this great big production. This is like, where in the world did all this come from? And part of that is him throwing out the name. They paid him, and they pay him extra, right? They pay him extra than any Christian church out here because they do not want that name. They paid him to throw out the name, and now it's Israel united under Christ. It's sad, man. It really is sad. Now it's Israel united under Christ. Israel and Christ don't even sound right together. My question is for Nate and the rest of the IUIC bandits. Why in the world are you saying the name doesn't matter and you have Christ on your shirt? I'm not understand. Well, I'm not really understanding that. These guys say the name don't matter. So how come I haven't heard y'all say all praises to Satan? Because it wouldn't matter, right? So how come I haven't heard y'all say all praises to Satan? Because that Bishop Nathaniel has taken the bag, man. He's taken the bag. Okay? Let's continue on with this comment. Okay? So he purposely chooses not to teach the right way. And one of the biggest things that we have with these other most of these groups is Revelation 13. The MOTB, the MTOB, and if anybody don't know, it is the mark of the beast. That is one of the biggest things that we fight over. But we don't fight over that stuff no more, man. We're going to continue to say the mark of the beast is that RFID chip. We're going to continue to say that because when you teach otherwise, you are playing with people's lives. This thing that's getting ready to come out, Revelation 13, is a very, very serious matter. And we don't have time debating over that stuff, man. It's either you get it or you don't. That's just what it is. You get it or you don't. That's what it is at the end of the day. We don't have time for this for this stuff, man. An old camp leader used to say, man, we not out here playing tiddlywinks. We not doing that, man. You get it or you don't. And right now, we in, again, like I said at the beginning of the video, time is extremely short, man. Time is extremely short. If you don't see what's happening around the world, man, the time is really, really, really short. You playing games, man. And that RFID chip, that mark of the beast, is no joke. That's not to be played with. A lot of these camps don't even know what it is, man. One camp says is one thing, another camp says is another thing. You had two IUIC camps say two different things of what it is, man. And they're in the same group. One IUIC camp says is one thing, and then the other one says is another. Okay. So anyway, the rest of this comment is pretty much, him saying, pretty much leading, he's going against the teachings, leading people away from the truth, man, pretty much. So here's the thing, and then like I said earlier, there has to be, let's get this, 1 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 19. For there must be also heresies among you, that they which are approved may be made manifest among you. Okay, so this is why I said at the beginning of the video, these other camps are doing their part because the Lord is making it known to who the real men of the Lord are. And as time goes on, things is really going to start showing. Okay, who's real and who isn't. This internet is one of the things that really show it. Okay, because everybody. Let's pay this person to do a debate. Let's pay that person to do a debate. Are you doing debates? You paying people to do debates shows that you're not looking for people's edification. Look, man, I got $1,000 right here. Let's debate. If you was really serious, if I'm serious about doing a debate, the last thing on my mind is money. That's the last thing on my mind is money. The first thing that's on my mind, the priority, is getting people to see my point. Getting people to come back to the voice of the Lord without money. Okay? This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 27. I'm going to hurry up to close up. And an unjust man is an abomination to the just, and he that is upright in the way is an abomination to the wicked. So there has to be heresies, and there's going to be conflict. Because an unjust man is an abomination to the just, and the just is an abomination to the unjust. So there's always going to be a conflict. There's always going to be a conflict. That's just what it has to be. Okay? But this right here sums all that up pretty much with the topic that I'm going into. That there has to be heresies among the Israelites, and among these camps to show who the real men of the Lord are. That's just what it is. Right? So, anyway, That's all I pretty much got on this. Giving all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, BAHASHAM, Yahweh, Shalom.